and for she was a sheep herder, or sheep.
Alright, today we'll be addressing a creationist concern, and we'll start with this comment. A0 commented on my Darwinist video. Yes, in science claims are falsifiable, but evolution is not science. That is why it is not testable. In your opinion, what would falsify evolution? Well, A0. We should always start with reality is not a goddamn election. So whatever my opinion on something is that's scientific is pretty much worthless. We will start with how one would falsify evolution. It would not be an opinion. It would be based on how we prove that evolution actually occurs. Now, it is quite evident at this point that you have not read The Origin of Theories of Species. The Origin of Species, written by Charles Darwin, quite clearly outlines ways that one would falsify the evolutionary theory. That's it. If you would just picked up the goddamn book, you would already fucking know. But no, like plenty of other fucking creationists that come on here, you ask questions that could quite have easily been Googled, but you choose to look like an idiot. And I accept your choosing to look like said idiot. If we would like to talk about falsifying evolution, there is quite an easy test that one could perform. Darwin does say that there would be transitional species in the fossil record, which we certainly have found, although creationists are always demanding half of what we have found. So if we find something with feathers, fins, scales, and teeth, they will demand something halfway in between that and what we were looking for. It's not quite reptile enough, they would say, or it's not enough like a bird. Fuck that. We have transitional species. But if you would like to try it, I suggest you take an entire colony of, let's say, squirrels. I like squirrels. You can see they are a good example of evolution around the planet, because they are adapted to fit into their niches. Take one from, let's say, Kansas, an entire group, and we will transplant them to, let's say, the desert in New Mexico. If the species manages to survive within a few generations, there will be dramatic changes in the appearance of said squirrels. I can almost make predictions based on what we know of biology. You see, in hot weather, it is more efficient if you have big ears that will help cool you off, and lighter, thinner coats, so this is most likely what the squirrels will move towards. Evolution is fucking science. It is completely testable. And you would know this if you had read the book. It is not every day that I get to hear Desert File talk about someone and then find they have left a fucktard comment on my page. So thank you, A0, for being that fucktard creationist who had something so incredibly dumb to say. I would like to end this video by making note of one of my favorite examples of evolution. And that example is, outside of a nylon plant, they have found microorganisms that live simply off of digesting nylon. Why, you say, would that be proof of evolution? Well, because before World War II and our need for synthetic silk-like material, we had no such thing as nylon on this planet, so there would be nothing living that would metabolize it. Suck that, you scientific retard fucks. Have a scientific day. This has been Nadia.